In this tutorial, we will be going over the software and firmware update for the Qcon Pro X, as well as a quick overview of how to calibrate your faders. With constant new development and updates with operating systems and DAWs, it is so important, very important, to install the latest versions of software and firmware, and to recalibrate your fader to optimize the performance of your Qcon Pro X. First things first, we need to go to iconproaudio.com to download the latest firmware and software. Click Downloads, then look under the control surface column. If you don't see your control surface listed, click See All Articles. Click Qcon Pro X and download the Qcon Pro X IMAP. Then download the latest version of the firmware. Please remember where you save your files. In my case, my files are saved to my downloads folder. Now let's go to that downloads folder and click the Qcon Pro X IMAP. Change your control mode to the DAW that you're using for your Qcon Pro X. Click Connect and select the icon device. Then click Firmware Upgrade. Press OK to start the firmware update. Then press Start. Choose your device. Choose your Qcon Pro X. Connect. Then click Request. Click MIDI devices. Then select Icon Firmware Upgrade. Connect. Select version. The firmware version is the version 1.15. Connect. Select Upgrade. Once the firmware upgrade is completed, you will need to press OK on the pop-up window. You can then power off your Qcon Pro X and then power it back on, and the latest version of the firmware update will be listed on your hardware box. The next step will be to calibrate your faders. The fader calibration procedure. Now, there's a few reasons why you'll want to go through this fader calibration process. For instance, if you completed a firmware update, then you will want to make sure that you complete this process to ensure that the Qcon Pro X is working efficiently and seamlessly with the new update and your DAW of your choice. So now I'm going to go into the process of this fader calibration and show you the steps that you will go to get everything situated with your Qcon Pro X. So anytime you're having any of these problems, this is when you want to do this process. The calibration procedure for the Qcon Pro X. My first step is to switch off the device's power. Press and hold channel 2's record button. Then I want to switch on my power again while still holding channel 2's record button. My next step will be to rotate the corresponding channels knob or encoder to adjust each channel fader value. I will need to turn my encoder clockwise to increase the value or anti-clockwise to decrease the value.
To adjust the master fader's value, press channel 7 select button to decrease the value, and press channel 8 select button to increase the value.
Once you have changed the fader values needed for your calibration,
push channel 8's encoder, also known as a pan pod, to save your fader calibration settings. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and found it useful, please subscribe for more helpful icon tutorials. And if you'd like more information, please visit us at www.iconproaudio.com. Thank you.